Working conditions across the southeast. Sunshine today, but that also means some above average temperatures. I'll be breaking down your forecast details coming up.
And the investigation.
I appreciate that tie-in you had right there, Joe. But you are right. Everywhere is going to start to see more of that sunshine heading into the remainder of this afternoon. We will start to introduce more of those dark clouds later on for the second half of today as we're starting to wind down our day and that sun begins to set. But don't worry, those clear skies will return in the overnight hours. I'll break down more details on what that looks like in our futurecast coming up in just a little bit. But first, taking a look across the southeast, here's a cold front that's moving through the mid-south. Now, it's not moving closer towards us. Instead, we have a ridge of high pressure that's going to be deflecting it for just a little bit longer. Instead, we're going to start to see more of that cold air by the end of the week. The good news, however, we do have plenty of that sunshine out there. Things look great to begin for this morning. And as we do get closer towards the lunchtime hour, temperatures out there, look at that. It is warm out there, upper 60s, lower to mid 70s. Later on today, those temperatures are only going to continue to tick up. Now, daytime highs today, expecting those to be maxing out right around the mid 70s. We will start to notice those temperatures staying steady in the lower 60s later on for this evening. But taking a look at our almanac, typically we should be in the lower 60s. Instead, we're running around 13 degrees above that at Mobile Regional heading into today. Many areas still nearing 80 degrees for daytime highs. And a reminder that previous record was 78 set back in 1971. Now, over the next few days, there's that cold air that's finally going to be moving in. So we really have to get through tomorrow. We'll see some improvements once we get closer towards Thursday. But there's those chilly mornings that we're rooting for once we get closer towards the weekend, dipping to well below average. Coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to be explaining more details on the fronts that we're going to be tracking and even looking ahead to the Christmas holiday. Those details are coming up in just a little bit. Joe. Another look at your forecast heading into this evening. Once again, we could see some of that fog to start off with for tomorrow morning. Taking a look at our fogcast, it takes us through the overnight hours and then showing some of that lower visibility. Mainly just expecting some of that patchy fog to begin for your Wednesday. But I'll be breaking down all of your forecast details coming up when we come back. And also, in case you're stepping out the door anytime soon, remember those temperatures are going to be above average heading into the rest of today, expecting us to be maxing out in the mid 70s. It's not feeling like Christmas is right around the corner, but I'll be breaking down when the cold air will arrive. That's coming up when we come back.
How about you, Jen?
Put it in the chicken nugget wars.
Chicken nugget wars.
Chicken nugget wars.
Let's hope it doesn't get like the chicken sandwich wars, because that got out of hand
it
a few years back.
did.
I never
Who
even
won?
participated. I don't know.
I think Popeyes was
Okay.
generally, people thought it was the best.
To this day, I still have never had a Popeye sandwich.
What?
I tried 3 times.
Well,
Sold out every time.
wow.
One of them was even this year.
We'll have to change that.
I guess maybe they won.
I know, it's just not meant to be. Well, let's go ahead and talk more about your forecast. Just a reminder, right now is a great time to go ahead and download the Fox 10 weather app. That way you can stay updated on the forecast. And here we have our short form and our long form video. So really dependent upon how quickly you need to keep updated with the forecast. That's a great way to keep updated. But meteorologist Matt Barentine, he loves showing your photos in the morning, whether it's some of the photos outside, your pets with our dog walking forecast, and also showing off your Christmas trees. So here's also a great place to go ahead and download it. If you just scroll down, press submit your pics and videos, follow that link right there, and then press that green plus right there to add your media. I mean, take a look at that beautiful Christmas tree that we got sent in. This one from Raymond Smith 5 hours ago. So things are actually, sorry, Sandra Medlin. Merry Christmas 4 hours ago. Well, let's go ahead and talk more about your forecast at this time. Heading into the rest of today, those temperatures are going to be maxing out in the mid 70s. We'll stay steady in the 60s later on for this evening, but it's not feeling like Christmas. So as we do look ahead to next week, what are those conditions looking like? Christmas Eve, it's going to be chilly starting off. Those daytime highs right around where we should be this time of year, resting in the lower 60s, mostly cloudy skies. Now, unfortunately, there are some isolated shower chances Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And the good news, Rudolph might not be needed this time of year across the Gulf Coast. Things are still looking okay. We hope to drop down those rain chances even further as we do get closer towards the big day. And I did mention looking ahead even further. Here's going to be the temperature outlook for Christmas Day into New Year's Day. And we are looking to be above average with our temperatures. Those are high probabilities that we will be warmer than normal. So plan accordingly for those New Year's Eve outfits. I'm going to talk more about your forecast coming up in just a little bit. For now, a beautiful look down on Dauphin Island from our All-In Credit Union camera. We'll be back with 3 to know before you go after this.
There's always that one neighbor.
There's always the one. Like I mentioned earlier, our street is pretty good. Lots of decorations.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's quite a few scattered throughout our neighborhood.
Yeah.
There's like some houses that do a little bit and then some houses that go all out.
Yeah.
I love it. And especially for the kids driving by, I love it too. Let's go ahead and talk more about your forecast. And the good news is that today it's not feeling like December, but by the time we get closer towards Thursday, Friday, and especially the weekend, it will be. So weekend plans are looking great. They're just looking chilly. Make sure you bundle up if you're going to be spending any time outdoors. We're probably going to be heading out to some of those lights across the Gulf Coast. Again, going to be perfect for some hot chocolate out there in case you're getting festive. And we'll keep you updated on that Christmas forecast.
All right, that'll do it for us here at Fox 10 Midday. Have a good day.
See you back here tomorrow, everybody.